Hello, everyone. When someone hurts you, their goal is often not just to say something offensive, but to provoke a response. They want to see you react to confirm that their words or actions have affected you. The moment you give in and respond with anger, frustration, or even defense, you validate their attempt to control your emotions. You hand them power over your state of mind, allowing them to dictate how you feel, think, and behave. Think about it. If someone insults you and you lash out, who really won in that exchange? You might feel like you defended yourself, but in reality, you just played into their hands. They got exactly what they wanted: your attention, your emotional energy, your time. And worse, they managed to shift the focus from their wrongdoing to your reaction. Suddenly, it's not about what they did, it's about how you responded. Strong people don't let others pull them into emotional battles. They understand that real power comes from restraint, not reaction. When you refuse to engage, you take away their influence over you. You show that their words or actions have no impact on your self-worth, your peace, or your direction in life. Silence in moments of provocation is not weakness, it is wisdom. It forces the other person to sit with their own negativity while you remain in control of your own energy. The less you react, the more you stay in command of yourself. And that is the ultimate victory, not over them, but over the need to prove anything at all. True strength is not in fighting every battle, it is in knowing which ones are not worth your time. And most of them aren't. When someone tries to hurt you, they are not just testing your patience. They are testing your ability to control yourself. They want to see if they can shake your composure, if they can make you act out of character. And the moment you explode in anger, frustration, or sadness, you confirm exactly what they were hoping for, that they have power over you. Emotional outbursts do not show strength, they reveal vulnerability. They expose your weak points, your triggers, and your insecurities. The more you react, the more you teach others how to manipulate you. If someone learns that certain words, actions, or criticisms can make you lose control, they will use that knowledge against you again and again. And when you allow someone to provoke you into an emotional response, you give them the upper hand. You shift the focus from their wrongdoing to your reaction. Now, instead of addressing their actions, people start judging you for how you handled it. A moment of emotional weakness can cost you your credibility, your respect, and even relationships. True power lies in restraint. The strongest people are not the ones who shout the loudest or fight back the hardest. They are the ones who can stand firm in the face of provocation without losing their dignity. When you remain calm, you send a message. You cannot control me. Your words do not define me. I am stronger than this moment. And that is the kind of power that frustrates those who seek to bring you down, because nothing bothers them more than seeing you unshaken, unbothered, and in full control of yourself. Give them that, and they lose. Keep your peace, and you win. Silence is often misunderstood. People mistake it for weakness, thinking that if you do not respond, you are afraid, powerless, or indifferent. But in reality, silence is one of the most powerful weapons you can wield. It is a form of control, a way to rise above the noise, and a shield that protects your inner peace. When someone hurts you, they expect a reaction. They want to see anger in your eyes, hear frustration in your voice, or witness you break under pressure. They crave confirmation that their words or actions have an impact. But when you respond with silence, you deny them that satisfaction. You make them question themselves. You force them to sit with their own actions while you remain untouched. True strength is not found in loud confrontations. It is found in those who can endure pain without revealing their wounds. It takes far more power to remain composed than to lash out. When you hold your silence, you maintain control, not just over your emotions, but over the situation itself. You decide when, how, and if you will respond at all. That is real power. Silence also gives you time to think, time to process, time to choose a response that serves your best interest rather than reacting in the heat of the moment. Words spoken in anger often lead to regret, but silence allows wisdom to lead the way. People who master silence are not weak. They are untouchable. They understand that strength is not about proving yourself in every battle, but knowing which fights are beneath you. And when you remain calm in the face of provocation, you send a clear message. I am stronger than this moment, and I refuse to be moved. In the heat of the moment, a reaction feels justified. Someone disrespects you, offends you, or pushes your buttons, and your instinct is to fire back. It feels right, even necessary. But what lasts longer, your reaction or its consequences? A single outburst of anger can take only seconds, but its impact can linger for years. Harsh words spoken in frustration cannot be taken back. A reckless action in the heat of the moment can damage relationships beyond repair. An emotional response in the wrong setting can cost you opportunities you've worked hard for. And while you may move past the situation, others will remember how you handled it. We've all seen people who ruined their reputations with one impulsive reaction. Public figures caught on camera in a fit of rage. Professionals who lost their jobs over an emotional outburst. Friendships that crumbled because of words spoken in frustration. None of these people planned for their reactions to have lasting consequences, but once the damage was done, they could not undo it. Strong people understand this. They know that emotions are temporary, but what they say and do in response to them can have lasting effects. That's why they choose restraint over reaction, silence over outbursts, wisdom over impulse. They pause before speaking. They step back before engaging. They think before they act. Because in the end, no argument, no insult, no moment of hurt is worth sacrificing your reputation, your peace, or your future. Reacting may feel good in the moment, but self-control will serve you for a lifetime. The real question is, will you let one moment of emotion define who you are? Or will you be the person who rises above no matter what? Anger is like fire. It starts with a spark, but it only grows if you fuel it. People will provoke you, test you, and try to ignite your emotions, hoping you will lose control. They want to see you react, to watch you burn with frustration, to pull you into their chaos. But here's the truth. No one can make you angry without your permission. The moment you let someone dictate your emotions, you hand them power over you. You become a puppet to their actions, responding just as they intended. But when you control your fire, when you refuse to let it spread, you remain in command of yourself. True strength is not about suppressing anger, but mastering it. It's about choosing when to respond and when to walk away. Fire, when uncontrolled, destroys. It can ruin relationships, credibility, and even your own peace of mind. A single moment of rage can lead to words or actions you can't take back. But fire, when managed, can also be a source of power. It can drive you to improve, to rise above, to prove that you are not easily shaken. Every time you feel anger rising, you have a choice. Let it consume you or control it. Take a deep breath. Pause before you speak. Ask yourself, is this battle worth my peace? Most times it isn't. And the greatest victory is not in fighting back, but in refusing to be dragged down in the first place. Those who learn to master their emotions are the ones who command respect. They don't burn bridges, they build them. They don't waste energy on negativity, they channel it into something greater. And that is the kind of strength no one can take away from you. Pain is inevitable. At some point, someone will hurt you through words, actions, or even betrayal. But the true test of strength is not in what happens to you, it is in how you choose to respond. Your response, not their actions, defines who you are. Many people believe that pain justifies their reaction. They think that because they were wronged, they have the right to lash out, seek revenge, or let bitterness take root. But pain itself does not make a person strong or weak. It is their response to it that reveals their true character. Two people can go through the same hurt, yet one emerges wiser and the other remains broken. The difference is in how they chose to handle it. Reacting in anger, frustration, or retaliation only deepens the wound. It shifts control from you to the one who caused the pain. The more you dwell on what they did, the more power you give them over your life. But when you decide to rise above it, to take control of your emotions instead of letting them control you, you reclaim your power. Strength is found in restraint. It is in choosing peace over conflict, wisdom over impulse, and dignity over emotional outbursts. Walking away is not weakness, it is mastery over yourself. When you refuse to let someone else's negativity dictate your actions, you show them and yourself that you are bigger than the pain they try to inflict. At the end of the day, people won't remember what was done to you as much as they will remember how you handled it. Will you be defined by the pain others caused, or by the strength you displayed in overcoming it? The choice is always yours. In life, you will face moments where people try to hurt you, provoke you, or break your spirit. But true strength is not found in how you react. It is found in how you rise above. Your reaction gives them power, your emotional outbursts expose your weaknesses, and a single moment of rage can have lasting consequences. But silence, control, and restraint, these are the marks of true strength. Mastering your emotions is not about suppressing pain. It is about choosing peace over chaos, wisdom over impulse, and dignity over destruction. No one can dictate your response unless you allow them to. The greatest victory is not in fighting back, but in refusing to be controlled. So, the next time someone tries to ignite your anger, remember, you hold the power. Stay in control, protect your peace, and rise above. Thank you for listening, and may you always choose strength over reaction.